All right, guys, here we are. It's been a while. Had some family stuff going on. I had grandparents week with my grandson. We had him for 4 days, about 4 days. Had a great time, made some great memories. He's with his other grandma and grandpa. They live about an hour from us. So he's over there with them right now. My youngest son has moved back to Texas from Phoenix, him and his wife and his little girl. So grandpa had grandson 4 days, and then the very next day my granddaughter got here. So we've been busy. Did a little room remodel because we're going to have the granddaughter and my youngest son, his wife, living with us until they sell their home in Phoenix. But anyway, so hadn't been any car stuff going on, hadn't filmed anything, hadn't went to the track. Last video I put out was the video of the blue car being loaded up and sold. Got it sold. It's back with its previous owner. Want to tell you what we're going to be doing next. This is an 86 GT. I bought it out in, I'm going to call it East Texas because it's east of me. And I'm in Central Texas. So bought this thing from another gearhead guy. Bought it out there. He had several Mustangs, several Pontiacs, some Trans Ams, Camaros, that kind of thing. But this thing was sitting in the field next to his garage. It was on his list to do, but he didn't think he'd ever get to it. So he listed it for sale. I went and picked the car up. It was no motor, transmission, no wiring harness. A lot of that stuff, 86 GT was the cars where they were beginning to go to fuel injection. All that stuff was gone off of this car. The factory dash was still in it. It was broke, brittle, plastic. Anyway, got it home. Previous owner was going, his plan was to put it back on the street. I got it with kind of the same thinking, but I got it home, got to looking. Interior was missing some pieces. A lot was dry, cracked, weathered. I had never built a race car, had a cage in a car built for me and using my twisted mind. Anyway, decided to do that. Jay's Custom Chassis is about an hour from me. Jay Baker up there does great work. He had done some work for me before. I took the car up there with intentions to get a 6-point roll bar put in it and take off from there with a little roll bar, stock bodied, stock chassis setup, Mustang Foxbody. I got there. He was finishing up another Foxbody with a 10-point cage, really slick, killer build, mini tubbed, and I thought, man, that's what I want. So plans changed at Jay's Chassis. I told Jay, that's what I want in there. I know it's not cheap to build a race car. So we started. Jay knocked it out quick. Him and his guys, at the time, he was working by himself, and now he has a crew up there working with him. So they do great work. I highly recommend. If you are looking to do a race car and you're searching out somebody to take one to do chassis work, roll cages, basically anything. Build a rear end, fab 9-inch, he builds all those. This one has an 8.8, but I had it, so that's what it got. This is it, 86 GT. I'll give you a little walk around on the car. It is going to be running on Holley EFI. Currently, the car has a re-ringed stock block LS 6-liter in it. I had it. I was going to build an old square body truck 7 years ago and never got the truck off the ground. Never really found a body, actually. So I had this thing sitting there and I thought, I'm sticking it in there. At the time, this car's been a 3-year project, so maybe longer. So the end goal is to get the 408 Windsor in this car. But right now, the motor I have available is a 6-liter. It's AJE camber, tubular front suspension, frames tied, The rear is cut 2 inches on each side, 31 spline axles, Mosers, big wheel studs, braced 8/8. I'll show y'all all that when I get the thing up on the lift. Power glide from Winter Circle. Has a aftermarket SFI bell housing attached to it. Jay performed that task for me as well. 10-point moly cage, adjustable coilovers all the way around. Rear coilovers are moved in. It's got anti-roll. We'll show you all that. Anyway, 86 GT, race car. Has a VIN number. I have the title. I could put it on the street if I wanted to. Right now, it's sitting on Mickey Thompson ET Street Pro drag radials. 15 by 10s in the rear, 18 by, 5 in the front. Those wheels and tires that are on the front are actually off of my 2019 GT. I bought a drag pack for it, brand new from VMS Racing. I don't leave it on that drag pack. The drag radiator is hanging up on the wall. The fronts I wasn't using. I thought, man, they'd look killer on there if I can make them fit. They're on there. Anyway, give you a little rundown of the car. 86 Mustang GT drag car is what we're going to call it. Anyway, y'all stand by for the next clip. 86 GT. It has, it's pretty light. Everything is stripped out. It has a 10-point chrome moly cage. It was put in by Jay Baker at Jay's Custom Chassis. It is a mess. I've stored everything in this thing, but I'm making some progress now. Of course, steering wheels, Maxim Motorsports, removable. It's got an outlaw shifter in it. 2 jigs race seats that are mounted straight to the floor. I am going to keep, for now, it's got real glass, it's got power windows. I am going to leave those in the car because in Texas, when you're racing in the summer, it's hot. Car sitting on VMS race wheels. That's 15 by 10s on the rear. It's 18 by 5s on the front. I got to do a little trimming because when you're turning left and right, it does want to rub the front of the fender a little bit. Red, there's some spacing issues. It's a race car. It'll be all right. Moving around to the back of the car. Fuel cell, mini tubbed. Like I said, really nice cage set up in the car. Jay did all that work for me. Built me a firewall. Got a battery tray there. I've got another one. Hadn't decided if I'm gonna put it in yet. I think we're gonna go 16 volt on this thing. Look for a place to charge from the outside. There's a little display. It's kind of hard to see, but there's a display in there, and then a place to charge the car. Moving around to the passenger side of the car. Kind of hid the relay board down there. It's a little hard to get to, but I think once it's in, it'll be fine. Plug the hole. All the holes coming in the car except for that bottom one. I've got a grommet for it. I'm going to take this flopping thing here. All that's coming out. Probably going to put carpet in the car just to cover up some of the ugly. I'm going to figure out a way to get an e-brake in the car. The mounts for the roll bar mount for all the switches, all the rocker switches. Probably gonna have to move that more to the passenger side if I can reach it when I'm strapped in. We'll have to see, because I have hit my head on the crazy thing getting in. So there's that. No swing out bars. It's got a inserted cage in it. Right now it has a Aeromotive A1000. It has Wilwood 4-wheel disc brakes on it. The Aeromotive A1000 is braced. It's a 410, it's spool, 31 spline, big wheel studs, Moser axles, all that kind of stuff. Moving to the front, like I said, Wilwood fronts. Right now, I had a 6-liter LS. That's what's sitting in the car. It is a stock block, stock rotating assembly out of a 2005 Chevrolet truck. I bought it for 300 bucks out of a burn-up truck. 168,000 miles. I'll put a picture of it when I picked it up right here. It does have a different set of cylinder heads. It's got some 243s on it as cast. However they came, it's got a valve job done to it. That is a Holly single plane that I picked up off Marketplace with a throttle body and all that kind of stuff already on it. I think right now those are, I think they're 47-pound ejectors. That's A-seal. Because I test ran this motor on my little test stand. Manual brakes, caster camber plates. It's got struts front and rear. It's got right now, it's sitting there with a Foxbody radiator with a monstrosity, a big block Chevrolet electric water pump. I'm pulling all that mess off. I'm going to put just a regular, Jigs makes one now, electric water pump. That radiator assembly will go in my white coupe. So I've got a different radiator on the way. Basically, you know, the car is filthy. It is sitting in my garage, in the shop right now. We're doing a little wiring, kind of getting a plan. But anyway, that's what we're working with. We get the car up on the lift. I'll show y'all the underside of the car. And the one thing I forgot to tell you, under all that dust, cat tracks and everything else, is a optic armor front windshield. Door glasses are original, but front windshield is optic armor. It had a split in the glass when it had the windshield out to put the cage in. I'm gonna say I let Jay talk me into putting that in there. He didn't talk me into anything. I asked him what's a good option, and he told me the best option, and that's what we went with. So they're not cheap, but it's really light, and it's supposed to be tough. We'll find out. Rear hatch on this car is not factory. It's fiberglass with a factory spoiler on it. That glass is optic armor. It's not glass. So this thing has no hinges, factory bolting location, but no hinges. No, I mean, it does have hinges, idiot. No shocks. Got prop rod. I know all you substandard guys, prop rod's the way to go. Anyway, forgot to tell y'all that. Stand by for the next clip. Okay, guys, car up in the air. Show y'all what Jay's talents are, and they're good. Now, he didn't mount fuel pump. I did all that. So that Jake leg stuff you see there, that's all my doing. That's a Aeromotive A1000 filter. That is a what do they call that? Fuel analyzer that, you know, E85. If I decide to do that, I went ahead and plumbed it in. I'm gonna wire it up. That's what we're dealing with underneath the car. That's the 8.8. It's got adjustable uppers, lowers. It's a 410 spool. You know, you see the big anti-roll bar, coilovers moved inside. You can see where Jay pie cut the chassis. It's all tied in. Really slick. A lot of hard work went in on his part. That's Wilwood brakes. You know, new hard lines, all that stuff is all new. You can see where the rear is braced. Let's move to the front where you can see the front. Okay, this is looking from the front of the car back. You can see where it's braced. It's got the braces go to the tubes. It's got the brace underneath. That's I think it's PST, aluminum drive shaft. I bought that from, I'll put it in the link here. I'll put their website in the link. Jay recommended them guys. He uses them. They're out of Florida. Do good work. Anyway, that's what we're dealing with underneath the car. The old car, not a bunch of rust. I didn't undercoat it, none of that. ran supply and return. There you're looking at the Power Glide, the long tube headers hanging out. I did have some C-clamps welded onto them. That's a stock double hump that had to be notched out for the solenoid. But that's what we're working with underneath the car. Let's move around the front underneath. All right, front of the car underneath, AJE K-member, manual rack, bump steer kit, tubular lowers. You can see the adjustable front coilovers set up. Wilwood brakes. It's dirty. It's rusty. I know. That's the big block Chevrolet water pump. That's coming off. We're putting a LS regular water pump on it. Headers. Had to fab up the steering link. Got a good friend of mine, Melvin Island, here in town. Drag racer. Best fabricator around that I know. Helped me with that. We got that all lined out. Like I said, nothing fancy. That motor, y'all will see the photo in this link. Anyway, underneath the car. All right, moving on. Y'all stand by for the next clip. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this little intro video up. The plan is get the thing wired up, get it running. The motor has ran on the test stand, so we know it'll run. It's got oil pressure. We need to fill the trans cooler up, put some coolant in the radiator. Might hold off on that till we get the other water pump set up, lined out. But we will get the transmission full of fluid, get the Holly all mounted, wired up, all that kind of stuff. It's already got the engine harness on it because I didn't unplug it when I moved off the test stand to this car. So don't have to mess with that. But we would like to get it running where it can move on its own. And we're going to do something with the exhaust. I'm 57 years old. Man, you go to the track, I take my grandkids. They wear hearing protection, earplugs, and muffs at the track. But here at the house, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. This thing might end up with a set of mufflers on it, some sort. I know. I've heard it all. It'll be okay. Like I always say, you build you, I build me. That's how the LS ended up in there. That's what I had. So, the plan is not to paint the car. If you look close, the hatch does not match the car. It's close, but it's not perfect. But it's good enough for a race car. It's good enough for me. I live a mile down a gravel road. So that's what we're working with. One other thing, if you guys were a member of Lone Star Stangs in the Dallas area, Metroplex, in the 80s, 90s, 2000s, put me a comment. I'm curious to know if y'all seen this car. I've heard some stories on the car when it was a street car, but I'm interested to know where Lone Star Stangs. It's got the same little logo on both quarter windows at the back. Anyway, appreciate you guys for liking, subscribing, watching the video. I really appreciate Rodney Tolson, 5.0 Tussin. If he gave me a little plug on his channel, we go back and forth, me and him and Pirate and the scientist David, Eric, those guys in Florida. I wish I lived closer. Those are my kind of people. Good guys, gearheads. I know they hate the LS. I don't hate it, but I'm not a pro LS guy either. You know, I'm a Ford guy. Everything I got's Ford. That camera's sitting on a 2019 Mustang Coyote car. At some point, this thing is going, if I scatter this thing or if I crank it up and back it out, it ain't got no oil pressure, it's going forward. So there's that. 86 GT, appreciate you guys for watching, subscribing. Y'all have a blessed day.